Well, we're closing out our holiday weekend, and I hope we're going to close it with a bang tonight. We've got three breaks. It's a half case of mini football helmets, a half case, or actually a 5-box case of Dynasty baseball that just happens to be made up of loose boxes, which I think we had noted there in the description, and then a half case of loose boxes of Gold Label baseball. That's what's on tap for tonight. We do have some information to go over before we start ripping, so let's go ahead and get started with that. My feedback is completely automated on eBay, and that means you never ever have to wait on me to find time to do it. Hey, I like that plan. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get the same in return. And of course, far more importantly, there is a big thank you. I appreciate you being here this Sunday night, breaking with me, bidding and breaking and hanging out and chatting and all that stuff. Now we're going to take a look at what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow, there is a new release for tomorrow for Cyber Monday, and that is Rookies and Stars football. So we're going to start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll break Rookies and Stars by the full case, as well as a half case of Leaf Autograph football jerseys and a half case of Immaculate Football. Those are loose boxes from a shared case. On Tuesday night, it's going to be Leaf Autograph full-size football helmets by the full case, some Flawless Baseball by the half case, and some Playbook Football by the inner case. Wednesday night is going to be crazy. It is a huge new release day. We're going to start really early at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. That means your auctions are also going to be ending really early, maybe even starting around 5:30 or so. I don't remember for sure, but early. So here's how it's going to shake out. We're going to do half cases of most of the stuff just for time constraints, but we'll do a full case of one thing. So it'll be a half case of Elite Extra Edition football. Please note on that one that Team USA cards have their own bidding spot, and unsigned international players is also a separate bidding spot. We'll do a full case of Obsidian football, a half case of Prism basketball, and then we're going to do a half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo, which is enormous. It's got like 15, 16, 1,700 cards in it. It's a lot anyway. So that'll probably be a 3 or 4 hour break is my guess. On Thursday night, I'm going to take that as an off night because, yeah, we all need to recover after Wednesday. On Friday night, it'll be a half case of Leaf Autograph mini football helmets, which will be the start of a new case. It'll be Flawless Baseball, the back half of the case that we start on Tuesday night, and then more Rookies and Stars. So that's what the days ahead look like. For tonight, this is what you need to know. We've got a pair of free shipping breaks tonight. That's our mini helmets and Dynasty Baseball. Those will be on the way to you no later than Monday, a week from tomorrow. Free shipping stuff is always scheduled that way. Simply no later than roughly a week after the fact. This being a Sunday is why it rolls to Monday. Often it goes sooner. Sometimes it goes a lot sooner, but will not be any later than that. If you get skunked in one of those two free shipping breaks, meaning you do not hit a helmet in that break or a card of any sort in Dynasty, your consolation card or cards would typically be held to ship out with your next package just because it is a free shipping break. If, however, you want it sent sooner, you only need to drop me a line on eBay and let me know, and I can put your consolation card in a plain white envelope, put a stamp on it, and send it on its merry way. Our paid shipping break tonight, that is Gold Label Baseball. That should be out the door and on the way to you roughly Thursday. Might be able to get it sooner, but because I'm not certain that I can, I'm going to leave it sitting for Thursday. If you were to get skunked in Gold Label, which isn't terribly likely, but I guess could in theory happen on a half case anyway, you would get your consolation card or cards when the rest of the break ships because it is a paid shipping break. That's also the order we're breaking in tonight. So mini football helmets are first, Dynasty Baseball is second, and Gold Label Baseball is third. So first up, our 5-box half case of 2019 Leaf Autograph mini football helmets. This is a half case break. It is break number 8. Everything that we are opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Sunday night, the 1st of December. Can't believe we're already in December. It's crazy. Anyway, team names are there on the left, and your eBay user ID is across from your team if you're one of the lucky winning bidders in here tonight. New spreadsheet, of course, will go up before the start of every break, so if you're not in the mini helmet break, Hang tight. You'll see your name up there shortly. Last little piece of business. I'm taking off autofocus. I am manually setting the focus. That is why your background has just gone blurry. You haven't lost your vision. That's just me. That's me doing it on purpose, though. Don't worry. We're going to be able to see everything just fine. John, everybody is paid up tonight. Welcome, by the way, and thank you for checking in on that. But yeah, everything is paid up tonight. Igniter is here looking for some Cowboys. Logan's got the Royals in one of our 2 baseball breaks tonight. And Stang Lover is here too. And Jay Allen is asking if I've got asthma today. I do have some asthma problems today. The weather changed, not dramatically, but it got quite a bit colder today, and I had some things to do outside, and it really kicked my asthma into high gear, so you are not wrong about that, my friend. Curly Culp is our first autographed helmet out. That is the Kansas City Chiefs. You've got a Beckett authentication sticker there on the back. And there's your Beckett paper COA there on the front. So Kansas City Chiefs drawing, drawing first blood, if you will, for our mini helmets tonight. Igniter wants to know what was pulled in the first half of these mini helmets. The only thing I can tell you for sure is we had a John Elway. I remember that. I want to say maybe there was an Arizona Cardinal of some sort. I think there was a John Elway, and beyond that, I really don't know. And those might not even be 100% correct, Igniter. Those could have come out of the break before the last one, but it was recently anyway. Sometimes that's as best as I can get. Just recently. They all blend together after a while. The Cowboys hit Randy White. You've also got a Hall of Fame inscription on there along with your signature. You have a Beckett authentication sticker hidden down inside there. You can see the Beckett paperwork, and there is a little better, sort of a better look at your Randy White signature and inscription. What did you say there? Oh, was there a... I don't remember. We didn't have a Marcus Mariota in the last one, did we? No, we didn't. I don't think so, Roll. We didn't. I'm pretty sure we didn't have a Marcus Mariota, did we? I don't think we did. I don't remember there being one anyway. Maybe we did, but I don't remember it. Logan, gold label, probably, I don't know, 10 minutes, something like that. The Houston Texans, they're playing right now on Sunday Night Football against the Patriots. This is Deshaun Watson. Nice little QB helmet. Beckett authenticated. That is also a player hologram authentication and a Beckett little piece of paper. It's hard to see in there because my map is wanting to reflect on it as well. But there is a little Beckett authentication paper in there. You can see it better that direction. All right, so right now we are Kansas City Chiefs, Cowboys, and Texans with 2 to go. All right, we've got number 4 coming out of here. Oh, cool. Oh, we pulled this guy recently, but it might have been a jersey that we pulled him in. I don't think it was a helmet. I think it was a jersey recently. But this is Dave Robinson. He is out for the Green Bay Packers. We've got Beckett authentication over there and another kind of hologram authentication, which says what? TheJerseySource.com or something like that. Anyway, dual authentication, and then there's your Beckett paper in there as well on your Dave Robinson for the Green Bay Packers. 1 to go. 1 to go. We are Kansas City Chiefs, Dallas Cowboys, Houston Texans, and Green Bay Packers. Last one coming at you right now. A little last box mojo time on the mini helmets. Oh, nice one. Of course, it's on his old team. We've been pulling this guy like crazy for his old team all like the last 2 weeks. This is Odell Beckham Jr. I love that it's on a Blaze helmet. I love that it's OBJ. It's the Giants, though. Of course, he's a Brown now. It's a Beckett authentication sticker on the back, and there's a little Beckett COA hiding down in there. Once again, kind of hard to see because this wants to reflect my mat, but it's in there. All right, so let's recap it. We have Odell Beckham Jr. for the Giants on the Blaze helmet. Love the alternative design. Wish it had been, you know, for his current team, though. Next up is a little Dave Robinson that comes out for the Green Bay Packers. Then we had Deshaun Watson came out for the Houston Texans. Next up is the Dallas Cowboys with Randy White. And we got it started tonight, excuse me, with the Kansas City Chiefs and Curly Culp. So give me 1 minute here, and I'm going to get these mini helmets safely tucked away. And as soon as I get them carried off and put in the shipping room, which won't take me but a second or a minute, I will be back and we will do some Dynasty baseball. So hang tight, kids. All right. See, I told you it wouldn't take very long. It's just right around the corner. My friendly little eBay shipping room. Sometimes it doesn't feel friendly, I'll tell you that. All right. This is what you need to know. We went over this a minute ago, but people have probably jumped in and out since then. Free shipping breaks, mini helmets, and Dynasty out the door no later than a week from tomorrow. Free shipping stuff's always projected out about a week after the fact. Sometimes it does go sooner, but it will not go any later than that. If you got skunked in either of those breaks tonight, mini helmet or Dynasty, your consolation card will typically be sent with your next package the next time you do hit something in a break with me. But if you want it sent sooner, send me a message, let me know. I'll drop it in a plain white envelope, put a stamp on it, and it will head your way. Paid shipping breaks, that's gold label, should be out the door approximately Thursday. If you got skunked in that one, consolation cards would ship out with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break. All right, moving on down the line. 5 boxes of 2019 Dynasty Baseball. And this is break number 1. Also ended tonight on eBay Sunday night, December the 1st. Of course, same format. Team names on one side, eBay user ID across from each team on the opposite side. And Dynasty is so much fun. We pull some of the best stuff out of Dynasty over the years. I really, really like it. Oh, right. I was just getting ready to cut into this. I don't know if I can get into this without cutting into this. And I remember somebody sent me a message about wanting to, I don't know. Anyway, let's see if I can get myself in it without causing a mess. I was about 5 seconds away from just whoosh with the knife. And I sort of remember, but not really. Dale, oh, it was Dale's first time breaking here, and he didn't hit a mini helmet. He got skunked in the mini helmets. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Those, you know, the memorabilia ones are tough because there's not a ton of hits relative to the number of teams. So, yeah, I understand that, but it's still no fun. I'm sorry to hear it. I'm going to get all these boxes out of here first because this is just 1 card per box. And also because if I don't stop and do it like this right now, I will in no way remember for the rest of them. And I will pick up that knife and slash it right down the top. So we'll just get them done the right way. Stang Lover, you said you've sworn off of mini helmets. You know what? I didn't realize how many jerseys you hit the other night till I was packing up your box this week. Out of that 5 box half case jerseys, you hit 3 of the 5. I'm surprised I didn't hear more rejoicing coming from your corner of the room. You hit a lot, man. I did not even, didn't even register till I was packing up the box. And then here you need Randy Johnson for the Diamondbacks or Pudge. for the Marlins. Okay. Charles needs the White Sox. Oh, I knew you meant Randy Johnson for the Diamondbacks. I knew that, Stang Lever. We were good there. Jay Allen doesn't want to watch Dynasty. All right, my friend. Well, we will catch you later then. And here we go. Our first out comes for the Mets with Jacob deGrom, numbered to 10. Pretty sweet looking little hit there for the Mets with Mr. deGrom, who happens to be, not for nothing, but one of my favorite pitchers. I love Jacob deGrom. I don't know why. I'm not necessarily a Mets fan, but I love Jacob deGrom for whatever reason. I just like him. I just do. All right. Ooh, hoo-hoo. There is Mr. Severino, and look at the relic on that bad boy. You know, it's a 1 of 1. So, I mean, you probably saw that already, but I got sidetracked by the relic because I was trying to figure out it's obviously part of the tag, and we do get the little Major League Baseball player in there. So, not too shabby there. The New York Yankees with a 1 of 1 Severino. And, of course, I always show you the empty because, you know, that's just how I do things. Kyle Schwarber. Kyle is numbered to 10 for the Cubbies with a nice looking relic as well. Number 4 coming out of here. Number 4 is numbered to 5, and that is Tom Glavine, whichever it is. I say it wrong every time. But anyway, that is another New York Met. So the Mets with a couple of ace pitchers coming out your way. I always think of him as not being a Met, too, by the way. I usually think of him as being brave, but anyway. And Chris Paddock is our last out. And Chris is numbered to 5. That is, of course, the San Diego Padres. So to recap it, we've got the Padres and Chris Paddock numbered to 5. Tom Glavine, whichever, it's numbered to 5. I say it wrong every time, and now I don't even remember which one's right. That is for the Mets. Kyle Schwarber and the Cubbies. That one is numbered to 10. Sweet, sweet little 1 of 1 Severino for the Yankees with your tag as part of the relic there, or is the relic. And then my man Jacob deGrom, numbered to 10 for the New York Mets. All right, so Dynasty is finished up. And give me just a hot second here. I want to get these boxes out of my way, since I, normally I just chuck that stuff in the floor, which is a little faster, but I'm trying to be decent with these because I guess somebody needs them for something. I don't know, and they want to buy them, and they sent me a message to remind me not to cut them open, and which I almost forgot and did anyway, but at the last minute I remembered, so there you go. Okay. Rolling into Gold Label Baseball. This is an 8-box half-case break. Should be out the door and on the way to you approximately Thursday, sooner if I can make it happen. And if you get skunked in this one, of course, consolation card or cards are going to head out the door with the rest of the break because you got it, because it's a paid shipping break. Yay. Hopefully nobody's going to get skunked in here, though. So this is an 8-box half-case break. Topps Gold Label Baseball. Also ended tonight on eBay, Sunday night, the 1st of December. Team names on the left, winning bidders on the right-hand side. We have 2 teams in here that have no hits, so they were not listed for sale. That would be the Diamondbacks and the Marlins. 1 team failed to get a bid. It did not find a forever home. That would be the Colorado Rockies. So if anything comes out for the Rockies, it's going to hang out here with me. Otherwise, it's going to go out the door to one of you. So there you go. We like that plan. John says now you don't feel bad that you got that you didn't get into Dynasty. Well, I mean, Dynasty has some fantastic cards in it, but obviously, you know, high-end product, really high-end product, but has only the one card per box. And, yeah, those boxes are what, like 300 or so a piece. So, yeah. When you hit one, it's great, but when you skunk, it's terrible, especially because it's expensive to buy in. So I understand. I feel your pain on that one. So you need to find a Mike Trout hit in here. All right, we'll work on a Mike Trout hit for you then. Jay Allen needs the Phillies and the Rangers. So in Gold Label Baseball, what we are looking for is one gold framed autograph per box in general. Even though this is a half case and these are from a shared case, it is possible that we could have the case hit in here. If we do, that would actually be a relic versus a gold framed card. So there's a possibility we could pull that. The base cards come in Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. We're not really going to dwell on any of that unless something is lower numbered. We'll stop and take a better look at it. Otherwise, we'll kind of keep on trucking. But you can probably see there in the background where it is written Class 1, Class 2, Class 3, etc. But again, unless something is numbered, like this one is, we will buzz on through. Everything ships in here, so you don't need to worry about any of that. All the cards are going to ship out from this break. And our first numbered card is to 75, and that is Mr. Benintendi for the Red Sox. Jay Allen, you're trying to get your 15th Patrick Wisdom autograph. Hi, Aussie Slayer. Yeah, you guys should hit Jay Allen up. He sent me a picture of all of his Patrick Wisdom autographs, like laid out in a nice little array. He's got a ton of them. This is numbered to 50. It is Chris Archer and the Pirates. It does seem that Patrick Wisdom is in most cases. Maybe not every single case, but he is in a lot of them. Now, this actually feels more like the relic than the gold frame autograph, but I'm not 100% sure. Doesn't feel quite exactly. Guess it wasn't because it is framed. It just didn't feel quite the same as usual. But it is the gold frame, and it is for the Cardinals with Dakota Hudson. So you've got your rookie pitcher there for St. Louis as our gold frame hit. Oh no, yes, to clarify, Jay Allen's Patrick Wisdom collection has come all from Gold Label. Because honestly, I think he was in every case that I broke. This is the only break we've done that hasn't been a full case. And we're doing this simply because one of my distributors sent me a case and a half, and you know, I got to do something with the half case, so eventually we break them. But I think in each of our full cases, I think you're right. I think we found one. Number to 150, you've got the Arizona Cardinals and Goldie, little Paul Goldschmidt, coming out for St. Louis. And our hit in here, Hi Staying Lover. Do you have the Cardinals in here tonight, perhaps? That is Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Autograph out of box number 2. No, I cut the plastic on these 3, but I didn't take it off yet. Oh, man. Staying Lover's making a pun over here. I'm gonna refrain from saying, well, all right, it's a pun. We'll leave it at that. He says he has the wisdom to bid on the Rangers repeatedly. Get it? Patrick Wisdom? Yeah. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I think that, you know, again, I don't know if we're going to get the case hit, Jay Allen. It's going to depend entirely upon whether or not we get lucky, since this is literally, I got half the case, and I'm sure someone else from my same distributor got the other half of the case. So hence the shared case wording in the description. But so there's no way for me to know for sure, but I can tell you that that feels like we might have it in this box. If we don't have that, we at least have 2 gold frames coming out of this box. Ooh, and we got a 1 of 1. Ooh, I like 1 of 1s. That is Cal Ripken Jr. for the Baltimore Orioles. Yay, 1 of 1s make me happy. Now we got 1 in Dynasty, and we've got 1 here. Not too bad, considering neither one were from a sealed case, right? To 150, Mr. Mike Trout and the Angels. All right, Stang Lover has the Cardinals, the Tigers, and the Dodgers. Aha. And Jay Allen says, well, he gets the Rangers at the opening bid, so why not? Well, that's a good point. That's a valid point. Oh, my gosh. We do have the case hit, and I'm pretty pumped about it because it's for the Cincinnati Reds, who are my team. Not my team in the break, obviously, but my team that I root for, my rooting interest. And this is Nick Senzel, our young rookie, and it is the Golden Prospect Relic card. You really don't come across these too often. That is numbered to 25, and that's actually like a little gold flake or gold chip or something on there. And that is sweet. Oh, I like that very much. I really do. It kind of makes me wish that I had just like opened these 8 boxes myself, but I didn't. But I like that. And our gold frame autograph out of the same box. So that was a good box. We had a 1 of 1 base. We had the Senzel Relic to 25. And our autograph hit from here is the Tampa Bay Rays with a little Brandon Lowe. Oh, John, you thought that was going to be the Mike Trout, and it was Nick Senzel. Oh, man, I'm sorry. You saw the red and white. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. But unfortunately, it was not your man Mike Trout. But it was a really nice Nick Senzel for the Reds. Yeah, Jay Allen, I don't know if I'd exactly call that thing a nugget. I guess it's maybe could be referred to as a nugget, but it looks more like just a little gold chip or gold flake to me, but I'm sure they market it. Probably they call it a gold nugget when they market it, I imagine. To 150, that is Juan Soto for the Nationals. Stang Lover says we should call it a gold speck. Well, I guess you could call it that too. Yeah, I don't know. Flake sounds nicer, sort of, or chip, but yeah, it could be arguably called that as well. Numbered to 99, there's Mr. Shohei Ohtani. And let's take a look at our hit in this box. Let's get our base out of there. I don't even know why they bother to put base cards in there with that. But they do. Kind of bugs me. But anyway, it's for the Giants. The Giants sold for like next to nothing tonight. So you definitely cleared your bid price if you have them. This is Chris Shaw for San Francisco. Yeah. Jay Allen says Topps wants us to think it's going to be like a huge nugget of something. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Oh, is there going to be another? Huh. We might put this. Well, we've either got 2 gold frames or another set of relic and gold frame. Something out of the ordinary in this box as well. We'll find out what in a minute. That would really be good. Although I don't even know how that would happen. Because you would have had to have had... Well, I mean, I don't know. I always just assume when they send me a half case that they've opened it up and given me half from one case. I guess they could have, in theory, sent me some from one case and some from another, but that would be a dumb way to do it. But it might be to our benefit because I think we do, in fact, have a second relic case hit. So, yeah, all right. It's to our benefit because it is the Oakland A's and Mark McGwire. That is numbered to 50. So, we're coming out better off than we would have with a sealed case, I think. Isn't that crazy? I know, crazy. And here we've got a couple of base cards, and then we'll take a look at our framed autograph, which heads to Toronto with Sean Reed Foley. Aussie Slayer, you were hoping it was Eloy. Ah, that would have been nice. I like Eloy. All right, we've got 3 left to go here in this 8-box break, whereby we've had 2 case hits. So we got 2 extra hits out of it. I'm not going to complain about that. I like the way that's working out. We've been hitting a lot of 1 of 1 this week too, you know. We hit that 1 of 1 Ja Morant the other day out of Absolute Basketball. The 1 of 1 just now out of Dynasty. 1 of 1 in here. I want to say something else we had a 1 of 1 in recently. Been on a little run. Stang Lover said that he knew something was missing, a Blue Jay. Yeah, Blue Jays do come out a lot. You're not wrong about that. They do make an appearance in here with some regularity. Number to 150. There's Miggy for the Tigers with a base parallel. And what else? Nothing else numbered in that one. So just our little gold frame friend. Let's go ahead and bring our base cards up to the front. And who's hanging out here on the back? Why, it's a Brewer with Corbin Burns for the Milwaukee Brewers. They come out of here fairly often too. Corbin Burns in particular seems like he comes out of a lot of stuff. A lot of 2019 stuff. We don't have a ton of 2019 stuff left. Of course, the big one, Wednesday, Bowman Draft. And oh my gosh, I've got way more Bowman Draft than I ever order. I don't know why I have so much. Well, I sort of do. My rep said, oh, I can give you this even though you only ordered that. Do you want it? And I don't know. I was busy and I didn't think about it. And I said, sure. Without really taking into account how much I had already ordered, not only from him, but my other 2 distributors. So we've got a massive amount of Bowman Draft coming. In fact, I'll probably move some of that out by the full case because those take forever to break and sort. Got so many cards in them. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out, but it's going to be a lot of it. A lot. All right. Gold frame autograph. It is another Blue Jay. You cursed it, Stang Lover. That is Reese McGuire. As soon as you said you knew there was a Blue Jay missing, and we're just going to keep on pulling them, aren't we? Nah, it's not really your fault, man. I'm just kidding with you. All right, so we are officially in our last box here. So we are last box mojoing it for Gold Label, and we're going to have 2 gold framed autos in here. So let me tell you what, for 8 boxes that were loose boxes, we got 2 case hit relics out of it, which was 2 extra hits, and we got the box that has the extra gold frame autograph that you usually find per case. So we did really exceptionally well, better than the odds would suggest, as a matter of fact. Ozzie Smith to 150 for the Blue Jays. Or for the, you got me saying Blue Jays all the time, for the Cardinals. Not the Blue Jays. Number to 50 for the Angels, it is Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, Stangler versus Boo. Basically, Boo on the Blue Jays, except when he has them. Yeah, then you want him to do well. Always works like that. For all of us, we always want our teams to do well. Hi, Frank's Card Corner. Yeah, they're nice looking cards always in gold label. It's an interesting card design, one we don't see in a lot of the other products, so I'm always rather fond of it myself. I like the dual images and things on there. I think they're fun. And here is Cole Stewart coming out for the Minnesota Twins. We've got one little gold frame left. Here it comes. Let's see who it is. And you are going to crack up. It's Patrick Wisdom for JL, and he cannot escape it. Full case, half case, doesn't matter. The only card in this product for the Rangers is Patrick Wisdom autograph. And I told you guys it has come out of every case. Now it's come out of the half case too. Oh, that is too funny. I wasn't sure we were going to find it this time, but we did. All right, so let's go ahead and recap this. We did hit a sweet little 1 of 1 in here, and that is the Orioles with Cal Ripken Jr. Our other numbered cards, you've got Shohei to 50 for the Angels, then numbered to 150, Ozzie Smith and the Cardinals. There's Miggy to 150 for the Tigers, another Ohtani, that one's to 99 for the Angels, Juan Soto to 150 for the Nats, to 150 for the Angels, it's Mike Trout. Then you have numbered to 150 Goldschmidt for the Cardinals, numbered to 50 Chris Archer and the Pirates, and numbered to 75 was Andrew Benintendi for the Red Sox. We found a couple of relics, which are normally case hits, and this is Mark McGwire with our first relic headed to the Oakland A's. It is numbered to 99. Our second relic, well, I'm a little bit in love with it. It's numbered to 25. It's Nick Senzel. You know I'm a Reds fan. We've got a little, whatever we've decided to call it, a flake, a chunk, a piece, a chip, whatever it is, of gold in there. This is a Golden Prospect relic, and that is a card you don't find too often. So congratulations to the Cincinnati Reds on that one. Now, our gold framed autograph, we've got Patrick Wisdom for the Texas Rangers, Mr. Cole Stewart for the Minnesota Twins, Toronto Blue Jays and Reese McGuire, Corbin Burns for the Milwaukee Brewers, the Blue Jays and Sean Reed Foley, the San Francisco Giants with Chris Shaw, Tampa Bay Rays and Brandon Lowe, Rafael Devers for the Red Sox, and we got it started tonight with the nice little Dakota Hudson for the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, so that gets our break wrapped up. I am going to put up spreadsheet information again for those of you who might have missed it earlier. We're getting ready to take another look at when you can expect your items to ship from this break tonight. We'll also take a look at what is coming up in the days ahead. So once again, the free shipping breaks, which were the mini helmets and Dynasty, should be on the way no later than Monday, the 9th of December, which is a week from tomorrow. Sometimes they go sooner, sometimes they go a lot sooner, but it would not be any later than that. Free shipping breaks are always projected out the same way, about a week after the fact. If you got skunked in either of those free shipping breaks, your consolation card or cards would typically be held and shipped with your next package, unless you send me a message and tell me otherwise. And if you send me a message on eBay and let me know you want it sooner, I can drop it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and send it your way. The paid shipping break, our gold label, should be on the way roughly Thursday, possibly sooner, but shouldn't be any later than Thursday. If you got skunked in there and didn't pull a card of any sort, base or otherwise, your consolation card or cards would ship with the rest of the break because it's paid shipping break. So here's what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow night, we're going to start early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We do have a new release product, even though it is a Monday, and that's going to be Rookies and Stars football. We will break a full case of that along with a 3-box half case of Immaculate Football. That's another one of those loose boxes from a shared case deal. And then we will have a half case of Leaf Autograph football jerseys. On Tuesday night, we're going to open a 3-box case of Leaf Autograph full-size football helmets, Flawless Baseball by the half case, and an inner case of Playbook football. On Wednesday night, we're going to start really early, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. It is a mountain of cards that we will be going through. It's a big new release day, and we're going to just go for it and open some of all of it. So on Wednesday night, it'll be a 10-box half case of Elite Extra Edition Baseball. Please note that Team USA has its own bidding category in there, so do unsigned international cards. Those are in addition to the regular team bidding spots. It will be a full case of Obsidian Football, a half case of Prism Basketball that are loose boxes from a shared case, and a half case of Bowman Draft Jumbo Baseball. Thursday night will be an off night so we can all recover from Wednesday night. Then Friday night we'll do another half case of Leaf Autograph Mini Football helmets, more Flawless Baseball, and more Rookies and Stars. So that is how it looks in the days ahead. And Frank, you have a question here. You want to know about the scouting report on Bobby Witt Jr. I haven't really heard anything about Bobby Witt Jr. one way or the other. So I don't really know. I can't answer that one for you. But if anybody else happens to know and you want to type it into chat there and give Frank's Card Corner your opinion, if you know about Bobby Witt Jr., I bet he would appreciate it. And that's it for me tonight, kids. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I appreciate you being here. If I do not see you again for tomorrow night's new release on Cyber Monday, if I don't see you for Rookies and Stars football, hopefully I will see you again soon. Enjoy your week ahead, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Bye now.